Stanley's Stick by John Hegley, illustrated by Neal Layton. Stanley stands on Stockport Station with his stick. Stanley always carries his stick with him. Stanley's stick was once part of something tall and grand, and it will never return. But it can still be a stick as best as it can. Stanley has a lot of stick activity, like pretending the stick is a whistle or a banana that is quite straight. You don't have to be great to be great. Like pretending the stick is a match to catch the world aflame. There is a game after sticky game. Look, it's a dinosaur that isn't extinct. It's a Stickosaurus. Grrr. Stanley has tried out some names for his stick, like Starry and Moon, but those names were all the wrong shape. For a while he liked Sturry, but that is better for a spoon. Stanley's stick is good for writing in the sand in languages only Stanley can understand. And 4 times now he has used his stick to pick up slugs from pathway, platform, and pavement, thus saving them from a fate worse than feet. Stanley's friend Birdie has some string, and sometimes they tie the string to the stick's end and go pretend fishing. Because the fish are pretend, no fish get hurt, says Birdie. So here is Stanley standing on the station, taking his stick for a short stay at the side of the sea with his mum and dad. The train pulls in. Down at the sea, Stanley goes down to the side of the tide. His folks take stock of Stanley standing in the sand, stick in hand. What is he doing? Maybe the boy thinks it is time for the stick to be taken for someone else to enjoy. Stanley hurls his stick into the wide tide. Gosh, what a tiny splosh for something that has been so big in Stanley's days. The sea picks up his stick and trucks it into itself. Stanley is stickless. The next morning, back at their spot on the beach, the tide is out. Stanley treads toward the spreading sea. Boats ride sea-back out on the distance. Stanley tries to look for interesting sticks, for other sticks which have been carried twiggy-back upon the turning tide. Soon he stumbles upon a stick alone upon the shore. It is quite different from the stick he had before. It is wonky. The stick is an unusual saxophone. Stanley thinks of home and begins to blurt a tune for Birdie. Now Stanley stares at the sea through his stick telescope. It is wonky. And this stick Stanley knows the name of. It is called Fantastic. Stanley's Fantastic. The end.